So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. And the mood is
I am
boisterous.
charging.
It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. That's headed upfield.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, what can we say about this fella, Jeremy Pino, Peter? I know the Canary Islands have produced some great Spanish talents over the years, but rarely as a player had such a great rise in winning a major European trophy, becoming its youngest ever winner, and earning his first Spanish cap, both achieved within a year of his professional debut. This guy could be quite incredible.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Well seen, saw that coming. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Jeremy Pino. Kiko Femenia. Thinks one through. Perez. He's beaten the offside trap. Defending of the desperate variety. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Cafu, cross from Cafu. And that has been knocked clear. He's gone direct here. Gay. Kiko Femenia. Could move up a gear here. Mbappe. Oh, great ball! Looking for the run. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Parejo. Perez. And he's managed to get... Great hit! And a second time! They've scored! The breakthrough strike! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
5 minutes is number 15.
Villarreal draw first blood here.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to...
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
Substitutions taking place.
So off we go once more. So 45 minutes to turn it round. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Tries a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, he'll be a little vexed with himself, having done well to get there first.
Costa Curta. Del Piero. Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Gets good distance on it. Lovely bit of skill. Del Piero going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that's nice. Pedri. He's had a hit! They've done it! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
After 61 minutes is number 4. The attendance
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Gently done. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Jeremy Pino. Lobbed in behind. Del Piero is onto it in a flash. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Jeremy Pino. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And they can counter here. Parejo. Gerard Moreno. Pino.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Perez. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way.
He's got the shot away! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
And it's Del Piero. A real chance if he can get through. And he's there to get it away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Played out wide. Cafu. And that will be the final act. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's headed upfield. Cafu. Oh, good read. Hill. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he... Big chance! Goal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
After 13 minutes is number 9.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Beckenbauer. And it's Del Piero. Oh, super ball. He's picked his way through. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of...
Decent hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cafu. No, he refuses to take the bait. Hill. Aimed beyond the defence.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, great ball! Pedri.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Now it's Messi. Brian Hill.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Done delicately. Cleared away. Cafu. Pedri. De Roberto. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
So off we go once more. So 45 minutes to turn it round. Chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Romeu. Hill. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Blint attempts a clearance. Romeu. Played out to the right. Mbappe. That's good play. Delivery from Mbappe.
The attendance for this
That's
match
the throw.
is 71,550.
Nice control. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. Mbappe powering forward here. He's gone forward. Great hit! It's in! They are right back in business.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Goal! After 67 minutes is number 19, Alessandro Del Piero! Substitution on the field, number 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Substitutions taking
And
place.
that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Mbappe. This is promising. Mbappe! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Substitution on the field, number 9, number 14, Romeu. Coming on the field, number 7, Christian.
That's not going far.
Number 18.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And it's Stuani. Passing is crisp and sharp. Engages and forces him off the ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Lewandowski.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Danjuma. Danjuma. Over to the left. Spread neatly. Well timed. Excellent interception.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Messi. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. So we're still where we started right now. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Pedri. Mbappe. And it's Del Piero. Gets his pass away. Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Just eases him off the ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And it's Roberto Carlos.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. De Roberto. Oh, he's in! Hits one! And a second time, the captain delivers!
Listen, you don't get lucky in doing what he just has. It comes from an inner desire and competitiveness to work on the moments that can elevate his game and this game.
Messi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's.
He's going for goal! Always going over the top.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
There will be 1 minute.
Beckenbauer. And we've reached half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
He is through here. Mbappe! Oh, screamer! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And with that goal comes comfort.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Minutes is number 14, Kylian Mbappe.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Ball's gone out of play. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Played long and they could be in here. He has found the way through. Well played. Important challenge, that. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
The attendance for this match was
Del Piero.
17,306.
And it's Roberto Carlos. And it's lofted through here. It's anyone's ball now. Up to meet it! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Substitution on the field. Number 4. Coming on
We
the
have got
field
changes
is
here, from both sides, in fact.
17, De Bruyne. Substitution in progress.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And he welcomes it in. Mbappe! Oh, sweet feet. Mbappe!
Substitution.
Del Piero. Out again for a throw-in. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He rises! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Zeriberto is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. looking to set free a runner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, shooting chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away. That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Roberto Carlos. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Del Piero, and Del Piero! And the whistle has gone, and it is all over. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Mbappe, voted man of the match. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Great ball if he can get there. And he was quick to react. And they can counter here. Now it's Pedri. He can get that clear. That's tidy. Well seen, saw that coming. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Nicely spread. Roberto Carlos. Albacete can counter promptly here.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
that has been cut short. That's a nicely measured pass.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Zé Roberto. Now Davids. Beckenbauer. Well, the counter could be on here. No, that's been intercepted. Pedri. Looking for the run. Mbappe. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Jaime Costa. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's good play. And that interception was most necessary. Cafu may loose pass, and they could be in. And that has been knocked clear. Oh, nice touch. Puts in a cross. Away from immediate danger. Davids thinks one through. Great leap! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Reflections on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and...
He's had a hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Cafu. And it's Roberto Carlos. Beckenbauer. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Big chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Climbs up big! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
The attendance for this match was 72,000.
That's played into space. Now it's Pedri. Now, what about a counter-attack? It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Fiddles it through. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Can he spark a counter here? Does well to stand firm and defend it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, no joy this time. Roberto Carlos looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Del Piero! Really well taken goal.
They'll kick themselves if that doesn't turn out to be the clincher. What a time to score.
And that really is so impressive. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 19.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
Number 10.
He's got away.
11. Coming on the field. Number 9.
Still just that single goal and we are nearly done.
Substitution.
He's in plenty of space here. Jaume Costa. Great chance!
He's missed, but not by that far.
They've played it short. Played in. Tries to get it clear.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Roberto Carlos. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Del Piero voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, it's come loose. And he's really put himself on the line here. They've played it short. And that interception was most necessary. Point-blank header! Harmlessly behind. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Fikai...
Oh, shooting chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Tries to get it clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He is through here.
Oh, great feat, that.
And he's there to clear it. And here's the chance to counter. Beckenbauer. So we're still where we started right now. Costa Curta. Oh, good spread. And he was quick to react. Pulisic. Okafor. That's good running with the ball. Goes looking wide. Interesting ball. Oh, he's played it in low. That is a brilliant interception. Cafu. And it's Roberto Carlos. Over to the other side. Nicely weighted ball. Cleared without complication. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Loftus-Cheek. Messi. Oh, they can break here. And it's Messi. Oh, good ball. Can he put it away? Pavlovic.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And we've reached half-time. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And the second half gets underway. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Nice interception, well timed. Emerson Royale. He's looking... Okafor!
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
De Roberto. Chukwueze. Now Loftus-Cheek. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. And that has been cleared. Big chance, corner. And it's been taken short. Chance! They want to be quick to recover this. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Loftus-Cheek. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Loftus-Cheek cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Pulisic. Great defending, strong and determined. Cafu. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Mbappe. No, he refuses to take the bait.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 17, De Bruyne. Number 20, Robert Lewandowski. Substitution.
Milan can start a counter here. Chukwueze. Pulisic. Lovely bit of skill. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
De Bruyne.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitutions taking place.
And here's Del Piero. He gets big. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's surging through. Now it's Rafael Leao. Great skill, that's nice. Look at the shapes to shoot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
The goal scorer for Milan after 88 minutes is number 4.
Milan take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Rafael Leao. Stood up well to him there. And time is up. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that can drain confidence pretty quickly. At the business end, they just can't close a deal.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Pedri! He's done very well to get to that.
Pedri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Works it forward. Cleared away. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting, but he's got the shot away! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And he's been shifted off it. Davids. Del Piero.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Cafu. It's an early cross. Oh, that's a key interception. Beckenbauer. And he's forced to go back. Here's Roberto Carlos. Beckenbauer. Cross from Cafu. And that has been knocked clear. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's headed upfield. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. No outsmarting him this time.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Crosses it in. He's played it long. So what can they make of this? Cafu. Cafu stood his ground strongly. And now the breakaway. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And we hit half-time. Well, as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
And the finish! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It's Roberto. It's Pedri. Costa Curta. And that interception was most necessary.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, what a... And the shot! And yes, it's there! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Played with finesse.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
21,550.
Well seen, saw that coming. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
There's the shot! And again! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 32, number 11, number 9. Coming on the field, number 37, number 10, number 45. Substitution in progress.
Leris out to the right. Time and again they are repelled. Could move up a gear here. De Roberto. Now it's Del Piero. Can he finish? He's scored! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Cafu. Oh, great chance. Here comes the corner. Away from immediate danger. Driving forward. In with a header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
5 minutes added time.
That's a nicely weighted pass. And he's straight offside. Now there's a fine ball. Shapes to shoot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Messi claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. Can he put it away? Goal! Manchester United!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So, a breakthrough already. Del Piero. Diogo Dalot. And it's Rashford. To Martinez. Now Menu. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. He's gone forward. And it's Del Piero. Spread out to the left. Roberto Carlos. It's a throw-in. Roberto Carlos. Good spot, he's seen the run. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Bruno Fernandes.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, that's a key interception. And the counter is on. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Rashford has created one goal already. Zirkzee. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Costa Curta. Aim forwards. Looking for options for movement. And that's played in low. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Shifted upfield. Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They've played it short. Aimed in towards the centre. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Manchester United can counter promptly here. Menu. Bruno Fernandes. Zirkzee given the lift of his goal. Out to the right.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bruno Fernandes! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
Here we go again then.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And he skips past his man. Messi running with the ball. And the finish! It's there! The second half sparked straight into life.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
After 52 minutes is number 19, Alessandro Del Piero. Alessandro Del Piero. Alessandro Del Piero.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Smoothly does it. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. And that has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Opts for safety.
Mission one has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Costa Curta. Now Davids. Costa Curta. Now he's off and running. Casemiro. Now Menu. And it's Rashford. Bruno Fernandes. Well seen, saw that coming. Cafu. And it's Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's very neat. Big header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Bruno Fernandes. Mazraoui. Driving forward. It's a sweet ball, that. Caught offside that time.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, number 22. Coming on the field, number 17, De Bruyne. Number 20, Robert Lewandowski. Substitution.
Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Bruno Fernandes!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Højlund coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Bruno Fernandes. Chance here to counter. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
So thank you very much. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think he's going for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe, he's found the... and the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Mbappe really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Serge Gnabry increasingly looks like he has all the tools to make a complete winger. He can play across the line, he has great pace and finishing with both feet, and he has a record on the biggest stage against some of Europe's most reputable sides too.
Okay. Great chance! Goal! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Goal! After 18 minutes is number 18, Lionel Messi.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Gets his pass away. Goes in for the header! He has done it! And they're at it again, in double quick time.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Smoothly does it. Musiala. Olise. And it's Gnabry. And it's lofted through here. Cafu. Beckenbauer. Now Davids. Kimmich spots it and intercepts. Guerrero. Tell. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. Looking for the runner. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Can he get away here? Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And it's Gnabry. Kimmich. Musiala. Tell. Cafu makes the interception.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
De Roberto.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Kane. And we've reached half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but
Don't hold me to it.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. Tell. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, great! Gnabry! Goal! And the second half is off to a flyer. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Bayern Munich get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Look at the... Can he finish? And again! He scores! And this is getting better and better. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And here's Kane. Goes looking wide. Olise. Tell. Ping towards the front line.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's looking to set free a runner. Up to meet it! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
After 62 minutes is number 14, Kylian Mbappe.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
Olise! It is a very, very good save.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Substitution on the field, number 42.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Guerrero. Guerrero. Clears it out of harm's way. That's a throw. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Gnabry. Roberto Carlos. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, And at last, their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Kane. Number 39, coming on the field. Number 31, number 10, Sane.
And it's Goretzka.
Substitution.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, they can break here. Oh, just skips past his man. Fiddles it through. He has a go! It's there! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
After 83 minutes is number 18, Lionel Messi. Substitution in progress.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
It's become a case of men against boys. Mbappe. Now it's Lewandowski. He's had it taken off him. Upamecano. And it's Sané.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Olise. And here's Gnabry. He's found a way past. Lobbed in behind. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Has a shot! Oh, belter! He's got himself an absolute peach.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Number 8.
And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Bruno Fernandes! And he's done it!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Number 8, Bruno Fernandes.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Del Piero. Mbappe. Real chance here. Mbappe!
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Mazraoui. Mazraoui to Bruno Fernandes. Garnacho. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. It's a goal kick.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cafu. Costa Curta. And he goes cross-field. Here's Roberto Carlos. Bruno Fernandes. Zirkzee. Garnacho. Out to the right. Driving on and making good progress.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cafu. And it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. And that's... There's the shot! And the follow-up. He scores! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. Mbappe at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
After 33 minutes is number 14, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. De Ligt is there and he can get that clear. Mazraoui. And Garnacho. Stood up well to him there. Beckenbauer. And it's Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. Cafu. Now Davids. Now it's Messi!
There will be 1 minute added time.
And there's the end of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. So, we're just settling back into this second half. Garnacho. Looking for the run, and he welcomes it in. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And he has been fouled there. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Bruno Fernandes, massive leap! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Pedri really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's headed upfield. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
De Roberto. Bruno Fernandes does really well to win the ball there. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Pedri. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Referee's had a good look and... Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it. It's a